Hello and welcome aboard. I'm Ben from Melt the Icebergs. I'm a professional pilot with over 20 years experience flying for airlines and VIPs. And today I wanted to share a few more thoughts on how pilots prepare for a successful flight mission, and particularly the use of flight simulators. And of course, how that principle of training in a safe simulated environment is so important once we make that commitment to building success in our mission through the journey of life. So sit back, relax, and I hope you enjoy. Simulators are there to provide two main roles for a pilot. Firstly is the training, and the secondly is to flight test them prior to getting into the aeroplane itself. And modern simulators are very sophisticated and they provide a very safe way of training those pilots. Most importantly, though, for me, it's about building those very essential qualities of self-belief and confidence prior to actually getting into that aeroplane itself. For me, the unexpected is always to be expected. The best pilots that I've flown with are the ones that understand that implicitly. They don't live on the edge of anxiety waiting for something unexpected to happen all the time. They've actually put the effort and the time in to building those mental and technical foundations so that they have the capacity to deal with the unexpected. So for example, an engine failure or a thunderstorm that just creeps up from nowhere. The simulator, or the sweatbox as we sometimes call it, can be a very claustrophobic environment to be in because the examiner and the instructor sit just over your shoulder and they're watching every move that you make, writing the positives and the negatives. But of course, success in life really is to do with mindset. If a pilot goes in there thinking it's an opportunity to be caught out or fail, then it's going to be a very lonely and inhospitable place to be. But if the pilot goes in thinking, well, this is an opportunity to practice what they've learnt, to rehearse all the bits and pieces that they've picked up so far, and just learn from the mistakes, then it's always going to be a very positive environment. In fact, yesterday I was in a simulator myself doing some training on the aeroplane that I fly currently, which is the Gulfstream 7, and I actually crashed that flight simulator when I was coming in to land with the landing gear, the wheels still up inside the belly of the aircraft. And of course I could have come out thinking, well, that just proves I'm not good enough, and feel shameful of that. But for me, I consciously made that decision that it was such a valuable learning experience. I'd much rather do that than in the aeroplane itself. So how does this relate to you in your everyday life? Well, would you want to get to the end of a runway in an aeroplane without having understood and studied the systems and without making the most of somebody who could teach you a few techniques to fly that aeroplane properly? So why launch yourself into the big wide world without having dedicated some very valuable time to understand the systems and the processes that make you fly properly? Your mindset, your physical state, your body, your emotional side, and your connection to the whole world, your spiritual side. See, I believe that if we dedicate some really valuable time to learning those four core elements, then we all have every chance of building the confidence and the self-belief to find that life full of adventure and passion. And if we do that, then it will give us the best chance of successfully launching off that runway consistently and being able to deal with the unexpected events which are inevitable in life, and to actually really enjoy that mission in the journey through life. So just ask yourself if there's one thing that you can commit to take action on today that will help you to give yourself every chance of success in that mission. And if you've got any thoughts, please leave them in the box below. And if you've enjoyed the video, be sure to come back for some more as I share my experiences, thoughts and adventures traveling around the world. In the meantime, keep it in the greens, continue to discover your self-belief and live the life of your dreams.